Welcome to the AHA Show.
Hi, I'm Alex too, and this is my gorgeous co-host, Jennifer Berman.
Welcome to the AHA Show, where we hope to provide abundantly helpful advice through real stories of inspiration and achievement. And today we have with us my dear friend, Claude Staten Jr., AKA Cloudy Boy.
How you doing? How you doing?
Claude, it's so awesome having you on set with us today.
It's an honor to be here.
Oh my goodness. Where do I start with this man? Claude is actually a professional boxer and undefeated professional boxer, by the way. So to have him sitting on this couch with me and Jennifer is, oh my goodness.
What's your background and what's your story? I know what it is, so I can't wait for everybody else to get to know you.
Okay, well, yes, so I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, raised by my grandmother, a single grandmother. And boxing has been my distraction from destruction in many, many, many ways, more ways than one, actually. So I won the New York City Golden Gloves. I grew up rough in New York City with a lack of parenting. And I walked my way into a boxing gym one day and it changed my life forever.
Your philanthropic background and what you've done and the way you give back, this is just what made me fall in love with you.
Thank you.
And that's why I can't even imagine having the show and not having you on this.
I appreciate that.
So, I mean, I'd love for you to share your story.
Absolutely. So when I moved to Los Angeles, the first thing I did was went to Oscar De La Hoya's office downtown LA, and I rented a loft downtown LA. I would run downtown LA, I would run at the track, Griffith Park, and I stumbled across a section of Los Angeles called Skid Row.
Yeah.
And me and my grandmother were homeless for a point in time. We stayed in shelters, etc. So that bothered me. It really, really bothered me to see so many homeless people in one area. And I couldn't sleep at night. So I was like, man, I gotta do something, you know? And then I used my own capital. I went to the restaurant depot, purchased a crap load of food, and it's not a nonprofit organization. I didn't raise any money at all. I wanted to do it myself. So I decided to call it Knockout Hunger. You know, my last 5 fights been by first round knockout, so I'm pretty familiar with knockouts. So I said, you know what? You know, this is just unbelievable. What can I do immediately to help? And I went to restaurant depots and I got bulks of food. I had volunteers. And it's all on my website, claudieboy.com. I edited the videos myself, so it's on there. So don't judge me, guys.
No, but that is really cool. When you go to claudieboy.com, that's also where I was like, oh my God, because we're technology people.
Okay.
And so like what you did with your videos and stuff, you're such a freaking entrepreneur. It's insane.
Thank you.
So keep going.
Thank you.
So
Yep. So I did my first annual, second annual. I just recently did my third annual as well, Knockout Hunger, where I fed thousands, 4,000 or 5,000 people at a time.
Think about that.
I'm actually holding back right now. I'm so glad, Jen, you didn't tell me his story. Because you wanted, my family used to be homeless.
Okay.
And to just sit here and listen to you talk, you know, I just met you. You're this young, vivacious kid, and the two of us coming from where we've come from, and you helping, you know, and doing something about the homelessness in our city. You know, it just goes to show, like my aha moment is that anybody, you know, everybody should do their part. You can do anything.
So when people ask me, why do I give back to the homeless population, why do I go to group homes? I was in a group home when I was 10. There was a point in time my grandmother couldn't take care of me. So I go to group homes and I give
just make me cry.
And and like I told you, boxing was my distraction from destruction. So when I go to group homes and to underprivileged schools, I make them write me essays. And the essay topic is, what would you like your distraction from destruction to be? And the top 15 essays, usually I buy the Michael Jordans. And it's on my website, yes.
Yeah, but I want to talk about the way. I want to tell them about the sneakers because you don't know that.
Okay, I'm making a commitment right now. The next like 50 pairs of Michael Jordans on me.
Are you serious? Oh my, I just got chills. You saying
it was on me because I mean it's just incredible. I lived away from my parents because they couldn't afford to keep me. I didn't live in a group home. I lived with my aunt, and you know the feeling of not only, you know, not having a home, but not having a place to stay, you know? And you know what? We're rooting for you.
Thank you.
Undefeated, and let's keep it that way.
That's exactly. We don't know nothing else but winning.
That's it. We just know nothing else but winning, baby boy. That's it.
And I would also like to say, ladies, the show, the mission of the show, the message of the show, you guys inspire me. You guys really do. I really do.
Yeah, exactly. we just love you to death, baby. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're supporting you in all
So
the
with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. And remember, when life throws you for a loop, it's possible for you to rebound and grow. You are stronger and more capable than you realize. So it's time for you to say, aha, and realize it too.
If you like what you saw today, please subscribe and like the AHA Show.
Done.
Done.
Perfect.